Hello there, this is Chris Maddox from the Wild Woman Project, and I'm speaking to you today because I always talk to you at new moon time, and the new moon is coming. It arrives every 28 and a half days, and the next one is due on Monday, October 12th, 2015. And new moon time at the Wild Woman Project is quite important because the very heart of what we're doing at the Wild Woman Project is holding these new moon circles, these wild woman moon circles in local communities all over the globe. So each circle is held by a trained facilitator who guides her group through an exploration each new moon, and there's always a theme, and the theme is something that's shared community-wide. So not only are we gathering together in our circle around this theme, but we're sharing in an exploration that's happening in many, many circles. So this video is really telling you about kind of what is our focus on this new moon. So whether you can show up to a circle or not, you kind of can tune into this idea or this theme. And of course, if you are not near a circle and you want to go a little bit deeper, there's always the New Moon Companion, which is an audio exploration where I guide you through so you can go a little bit deeper with this theme. And if there isn't a circle by you and you want to learn to facilitate one, we have fall training coming up, and it literally starts on the new moon in Libra, October 12th. So I'll put links below this video. So let's talk about the theme. So last month we started in what we'll be doing for the next several months, which is exploring these feminine archetypes. And an archetype is essentially an energy that is repeated over and over in different cultures at different times, and it's an energy that we can actually tune into, tap into. So last month, for the new moon in Virgo, we focused on the High Priestess archetype. This month, for the new moon in Libra, we're going to go with Venus. Venus is the ruling planet of Libra. So we're going to look and circle not only of Venus, the planet, but also Venus, the Roman goddess, and her Greek counter, or Greek, twin, sort of, Aphrodite, and sort of focusing on those qualities. So the theme this month in circles and in the project in general is awakening Venus. So Venus, the planet, is often spoken of by astrologers as where we find the resonance with the divine feminine. So Venus being the planet of beauty, Venus being the planet of sort of values and pleasure and love. These are all these beautiful Venusian qualities, Venus. So you can look to sort of the myths of Venus and of Aphrodite, often called the laughter goddess. So there's this sense when we're tuning into this sort of awakening Venus energy on this new moon in Libra, we can start to tune into the part of ourselves which is in alignment with this whole idea of beauty and pleasure. And this is the thing with Venus. Venus is unapologetically erotic. Her relationship to the world is erotic. She's sensuous. She's sensual. So on this new moon, you can be encouraged, and certainly if you're in circle, you're going to be encouraged to really tune into your own sense of pleasure. And to really look and ask yourself this question, is pleasure a priority for me? Is there room for more pleasure in my life? How can I be more turned on by my life? How can I be more connected? Because that's the thing with Venus and with Libra in general. Libra rules relationships. So there's a lot that can be explored on this new moon about reflecting on how do I relate to the world? And is there room for more pleasure, more beauty, more joy, more sensuality in that relationship? So that's sort of what Venus has to offer us is, it's vast. We could talk about Venus for a year. But to keep it very simple, we're asking ourselves these questions of how can I feel more pleasure? How can I be a little softer? How can I enjoy my life a little bit more? So in Circle, you'll be led through an exploration where you're really going to look at, your life, your real life, your everyday life, and really ask yourself, where do I need to be more turned on? Where do I need to find more excitement, more pleasure, more joy in my relationship to this, whether it's a person or an area of your life, etc. So, awakening Venus. So, I encourage you, if you are on your own and you do the new moon companion with me, make your space beautiful, light a candle, and then enjoy it. And if you're choosing to do it like totally solo on your own, self-guided, see if you can tune into these ideas of pleasure, sensuality, beauty, and reflecting on, how do I relate? How do I relate? How do I relate with others? How do I relate with myself? How do I relate with my work? It's about relationships, beauty, pleasure, and unabashedly feminine. So I hope you enjoy this new moon, and you love, 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 love Venus. She loves to be loved and admired. And there are links below this video so you can find a circle near you. If you want to train to lead your own circle, I think there are 3 more spots left at this point, and we start on the new moon in Libra on October 12th. And if you want to have a solo journey, but you want to be guided, sign up for the New Moon Companion and you'll get audio files and a little dream sheet, and you'll be guided through this deeper exploration of this whole awakening Venus in our life theme. So good. Happy new moon cycle, and I'll see you next month for the new moon in Scorpio.